Montero this season. He's going to catch tonight for John Lackey.
Right.
And, the funny thing is he's a converted third baseman.
I did not. I think maybe I knew that, but I didn't know it at this moment.
And his first year that they had converted him to catcher, he only hit about 220 that year. Then the next year is when he hit 332, won the batting title, raking at AAA, comes up first pitch of his major league career, 2-run homer to dead center field on Sunday Night Baseball.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I know the wind was blowing out, but I think that ball was going to be gone anyway. It was hit pretty far and pretty long. Obviously, I know I was listening to the radio call of that last night, and Pat Hughes was really surprised that was a home run. It almost seemed like the moment was too good to be true.
With Cubs players hitting a home run in their first career at bat, you got Starlin Castro, Jorge Soler, and Wilson Contreras all homered in their first career at bat.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Now here's the kind of a more funny stat. Javier Baez, Chris Bryant, and Kyle Schwarber all struck out in their first career at bat. You and I saw the Chris Bryant one firsthand.
We saw the Chris Bryant one, and that Javi Baez one, I guess, was in Colorado a couple years ago.
Schwarber made his debut against the Indians last year, and they called him up because they had like 5 interleague games that week, and they called him up for they had it was a 2-2 with the Indians, and they called him up prior to the second game.
Was that the game after they won 17-0?
That was the game before. This one was at Wrigley. He pinned Montero had gotten ejected, so Schwarber caught the rest of the game.
That's right.
Schwarber caught the 8th and 9th inning, or maybe it was just the 9th inning, and then he struck out in his first at bat. And then I think the next game was the 17-0 game, and then the game after was when Schwarber hit his first home run.
He was 3 for 4. He kept getting these little grounders that were for base hits. He was perfectly placing them. Yeah, I mean, just another great story, another great example of a successful rebuild, and hopefully the White Sox, can sort of see that, take other examples in baseball because there's a lot of them.
And with that rebuild, as we see now, the Cubs are just calling all these guys up they called up Almora, they've called up Contreras. They've got so many other guys waiting in the wings at AAA. Obviously, the pitching is not there yet where they're able to call up these young pitchers. They're still all developing. They're not developing as fast as maybe you would like. The position players are definitely there. They're able to draft and develop these position players. Ian Happ is moving quickly through the system. Gleyber Torres and Eloy Jimenez, who they both signed in the international draft a few years ago, and both of them are raking in the low levels of the minor league. So, the talent is there. They're able to just call all these guys up when there's the injuries. Now, Javi Baez is on the team, where the White Sox right now, the kind of guys they're calling up are Jason Coates and J.B. Shuck. And I know a lot of fans have been sending angry tweets to the White Sox about why is Robin Ventura having J.B. Shuck as the DH and batting 5th.
All you can say is, aw, shucks. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the Cubs. We'll talk about their sweep over the Pirates, and they start a 3-game series against the Cardinals at Wrigley tonight. John Lackey and Wilson Contreras is going to be catching him, so that'll be exciting to see in his first start. So stick around to Sports Renegades on SportsTownChicago.com. The Sports Renegades podcast on SportsTownChicago.com.